All right, so let's draw the first one. Here it goes. The first one, A bar plus B dot C bar within brackets. So what is the way that we are going to draw this? We are going to, first we are going to draw the three input lines. Why we are drawing the three input lines? Because there are three variables inside this expression, which is A, B, and C. So we draw A, B, and C. So three lines will be drawn. And then we are going to create the circuit. When we need to create the circuit, what we are going to do is, first we are going to consider the brackets, then the not operators, then the AND operators, finally the O operators will be drawn, right? So if you consider about this particular expression, you got brackets besides B dot C bar, right? So first of all, we look into that bracket. So inside the bracket, you got B dot C bar. So operator wise, there are two types of operators. First one is the dot, next one is the bar. So first we are going to give our attention to bar. So we take a line from C. So this line will contain C because it is connected with C. And we are going to send it through a NOT gate. So NOT gate is like this. So we are receiving C bar, right? And then we are left with the AND operation. So AND operation happens in between B and C bar. So we have C bar created already. So we'll take a line from B. We are not going to cross the lines. So that is why we are jumping over it, right? And then we are going to send these two lines through an AND gate, right? So when it flows through an AND gate, this will receive B, and this will give me B dot C bar, right? So the brackets are done. So we come out of the brackets. So when in the outside, we got plus operator, that means the O operator, and the NOT operator of the A. So first we are going to consider the NOT operator because that is the priority. So we take a line from A and we are not crossing. So we will be creating A bar. So this is going to be A bar. Now we have to do the operation in between A bar and B dot C bar. So B dot C bar is right over here. A bar is right over here. So we have to do the O operation. Here we go. We are sending this through an O gate. So the output is going to be A bar plus B dot C bar. Simple as that. Okay. People, if you got anything incorrect, it's time for you to correct the things, right? If you got anything that is not clear with, please ask the questions, right? All right. So I'll give you a minute for copy things down. Then I'm moving to the second one. Right, I'm moving to the second one. If you need to be this on the screen, just let me know. Yeah, so the second one is the A plus B dot B bar plus C. So again, we need three input lines. It is because we got three variables, which is called A, B, and C. And it says there are two brackets. Those brackets are on the same level, right? Like not one inside another. If you find one inside another, you have to give the priority to the most inner bracket first, then should come out accordingly, right? So A plus B, that's a one bracket, dot B bar plus C, that is the other bracket. So you can go for any bracket first since they are in the same level, right? So first I'm going to the A plus B one, so which is easy for me to create. So I'm taking a line from A and I'm taking a line from B. And I'm putting this over an AND gate, over an OR gate. So it will create me A plus B, right? So then I'm moving to the next bracket, right? Because I'm going to deal with this dot as the very last operator, because first we have to give the priorities to the brackets. So one bracket is done. So then the other bracket, B bar plus C. So first I have to create B bar. So here I'm creating B bar. So you had A here and you had B here, and you are having B again over here, which gives you B bar over here. And then I have to take a line from C. So if I put these things inside an OR gate, I'm going to receive, this is C, so B bar plus C, right? So now both the brackets are done. So I only need to solve the AND operation in between. So I'm going to take this line as well as this. I'm going to put those lines inside an AND gate. So which gives me A plus B dot B bar plus C. Right? Okay, so that is going to be the answer for the second one. Right? Do the corrections, people, and everyone, I need your confirmation regarding this circuit drawing. Is it clear to you? Yes, everyone, is it clear? Right, great. Yeah, I need a response from everyone. Everyone, please give me a response. Okay, right, okay. Right, great. Oh, great. All right. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. All right. So I'm going for the third one. Right. So let me copy the third equation or the expression. So this is the third expression. Right. So here we are having A, B, and C. So we will be having A, B, and C again, right? So we got three variables inside the expression A, B, and C. So we need to take A, B, and C. Here we have to create B dot C bar, A bar dot C in the brackets, and A is alone, right? So first of all, we have to overcome with the brackets. So again, these brackets are in the same level. So you can go for any bracket you like. So I'm taking first bracket that I am seeing, B dot C bar. So first I have to create C bar. Here I'm creating C bar. So this receives C and this is going to be C bar, right? And then we are going to create B dot C bar. So here it comes, and it is going through an AND gate. This contains B. So this is going to be B dot C bar, right? And again, we are going to deal with A bar dot C. So first we have to create A bar. Here comes A, this is A bar. And to take the C, here it takes A bar dot C. Right, so two terms are okay. So now when we comes out from those brackets, since the brackets are done, we are left with pluses, neither. Like we have A plus B dot C bar plus A bar dot C. So some of you have sent me the answers, like adding those things using two O gates, like this. First you send these two through an OR gate, then the output of it is connected with a line you take from A and send it through again, which is correct. But you can reduce the number of gates if you use an OR gate with three inputs, right? So instead of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these away, right? And I'm going to erase this as well. So then I'm going to drive these lines inside an OR gate. All three will be flowing through inside an OR gate. So this will brings me A. So it will create A plus B dot C bar plus A bar dot C. Right? Okay, that's going to be your final output and the third circuit. So please do the corrections. If you got any mistakes, I'll give you a minute. Then after, we can go for the scenarios that is said in your textbook, right? So I'll give you a minute. So have the corrections. Right. Can we move everyone? Is there anyone still copying this? Okay, good. Let's move to the next session, or like the next part. So we have talked about the different kinds of gates, right? So then they are talking about different kinds of circuits and the output of those, right? So I'm not going to give you any different note regarding this. Instead of that, let's do these activities today, right? So you can find out what are the outputs are going to be, right? So they have given different kinds of circuits over here. So I need to take the correct output, or like what is to be there in the position Q, right? So you all got these exercises with you, I hope, right? So start doing it, people, so we can discuss this, right? So uh, you don't need to draw the circuit by yourself, but no, again, draw the circuit. It will be much clearer for you, right? So put the activity and write the second question, and then do it and send it to me, right? Let's see how it happens, right? Okay, do it as quickly as possible, people. So meanwhile, I'll get ready to give you the answers. So in case if you don't have the book, here's the pictures. Is there anyone who do not have the books, people? No, you don't need to. You don't need to construct the truth table, Behara. Just take the output, because we have constructed truth tables for the expressions. So just take the output. Taking the output is enough. Right, let me know when you are done. Right, Tesandu, good evening. Tesandu, we were doing this practicals, right? Earlier we discussed about the last week diagrams, right? Now we are doing this activity, Putha. It is on the page number 121. This one, you only need to take the output. Don't draw the truth table. Just take the output which is indicated by Q. Page number 121. All right, someone has sent me the answers. This is from who? Ositma. Ositmi. Yes, let me see that. Yes, Tesandu, activity 2-2. Yes, 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 Buddha. Not the first one, second one. Circuits ටික තියෙන ටිකේ circuits වල output එක විතරක් අරගෙන යවන්න, not the truth tables. So Ositmi, yes, yes, right, okay, right, okay. Yes, first one is correct. Second one, right, okay, right, okay. Yes, yes. All right. Yeah, yes, that is correct. Very good. Third one. Okay, right, okay, right, okay. Yes, perfect. First three is correct, Dua. The next three, yes, yes, that is the one. Okay, the part D is okay. Part E, okay, right, right, okay, right, okay. Yes, yes, that is correct. Very good. And the F's, yes, yes. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, okay. All are correct. Very good, very good. Was it me? Well done. Lankesha, yes. Yeah, it's better if you can draw it, right? So you will see what's actually happening, right? Ravindu, it's better if you can draw the circuit and have the answer, right? Yeah, this is from Udamya. Yes, Udamya, the first one. Yeah, that is correct. The second one. Yes, 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 that is correct. Hold on, hold on. There is a slight mistake in the second one, Dua. It should be like multiplied and have a it should have a big bar at the top, Dua. Go through the second one, the very last point. Third one, yeah, that is correct. That is correct. Tesandu, let me see. Yes, Tesandu, okay. Tesandu, first one. Yeah, Tesandu, first one, like it should be A dot B bar or dash. Tesandu, that should be there. Or dash එක උඩින් එන්න ඕනේ පුතේ එනවා නම් නැත්තම් bar එකක් අඳින්න ඕනේ totally. Right. And okay, some has sent me just the answers, but it's better you draw the circuit. So the first one is correct. Second one, who is this? This is from Pehara. Okay, Pehara. So the first answer is correct. Second answer, yeah, that is correct too. In second answer there is a mistake though. Look closely, look closely. Right? Goda kattiyoka waradda gantana. In third, let me see. Okay, right, okay. Yes, third one is correct. So the fourth one, yeah, that's correct. The fifth one is also correct. Good. The sixth one, okay, all right. Yes, very good. Only the second one went wrong, Dua. Just go through that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how things are done. Right, so here we go. So the A is received here, B received here. So it is just A plus B. Should be over here. So again, A comes here and B comes here. This is going to give you A dot B total bar, or you can, or else you can say A dot B dash out of the brackets, right? And the Q, not now, Suzu, that is doing a work, right? Right, and the last Q is going to be the multiplication of A plus B dot A dot B total bar, right? Most of you have got that correctly. Okay, sit down and get down. No, I don't come. I won't come. Right, so the next one here, you got A over here, you got B over here, and you will be receiving A dot B total bar. And since this is connected with the B, the NOT gate, this is going to give you B bar. And when it is received on here, A dot B total bar dot B bar, and over it there should be a big bar, right? Because it says A dot B bar dot B bar are the inputs, so they multiply and do the complementing part, right? Some of you have missed the total bar over here. Sometimes you may have thinking, since there are bars already, we don't need to put that bar. It's not like that. There is a place where these bars are being cancelled. I'll show you. There is a example in the sixth question, right? But not here, not here. Right, so please do the corrections. Within a minute, I'll do the other two as well. All right, let's move to the second one. If you are still in this one, just let me know, people, right? Yeah, so this is the third one. So we receive A over here, B over here. So the output is going to be A dot B. And when it flows through the NOT gate, it's going to be A dot B bar. And from this side, this is going to be B and this is going to be C. So this is going to give me B dot C. It's better you have the brackets. And now the last one is an AND gate. So it is doing a multiplication. So it's A dot B bar dot B dot C. Right, so that is going to be the final answer. Okay, I have received some answers over here. Let me see those. All right, this is from Dinelka, right? Yeah, Dinelka. Let me see. Yes, the first one. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Dua, when you are writing the final answer, be careful. Do the final answer ke bike ඒකට විතරයි apply වෙලා තියෙන දුව first එකේ, right? It's better you draw it properly. The bar is going to penetrate like from A dot B, the entire thing, right? So the second one, I think you have done a mistake, and I think you can figure that out from the one that I did, right? So yeah, Ravidu, let me assist you. Let me assist you with that. Hold on. And yes, now when it comes to the third one, Dinelka, the third one is correct. Yes, it's the way that I do, right? We did that. Okay, let me see the other parts as well. Yeah, yeah. The part D is correct. Part E is correct as well. And yeah, of course, part F is correct as well. Very good. Hold on. Part F, there is a problem though. Duව කියන්නේ ඕන් නැති බායකකුත් නැති කළගෙන තියෙනවා. Right? I'll go for that. I'll go for that. Right? All right. Who else send me the answers? Tesandu has sent me the answers. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Tesandu, I think you have seen how I answer for the first question. So it is correct. Yes. Second one is correct as well. Third one is correct. Yes. Yes. Right. And Ravindu, what is the problem with the Baputa? Like, if I go to the very first answer, what is the place that you are not getting Puta? Like we are having them now. If you think about this gate, it is an AND gate. So the function is like multiplying and complementing. Ravindu, can you send me the answer that you have done so I can see what is the way that you went wrong? And Udamya, okay, let me see. Yes, the third answer is correct. Okay, not the third, the fourth one. And the fifth and the sixth. Fifth, yeah, that is correct. Fifth is correct. Sixth is also correct, Udamya, but there are some modifications that we can do. I'll show it to you. The answer that you have received is correct, but something further can be done to that, right? I'll tell you what it is. Ravindu, you are referring to which question, Buddha? Part C. Okay, let me see the part C. Yes, so what do you mean by like A dot B early means like, are you using the bar or the dash? මට පුතේ කලින් දැම්ම කියන එක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. Ravindu, can you on your mic so we can discuss what is going on? in the first and get no, what do you mean by like you mean like you put bar over here? Is it what you have meant? You have put the brackets. You mean like you are indicating it like this, a dot b bar and the brackets, something like this. Yeah, in the last answer. So what's the difference now? In your last answer, doesn't it contains a bar? Or is it going all over the terms? Yeah, so okay, so when you are flowing through the AND gate, it is A dot B, okay. So then, yeah, Tesandu D part එක හරි. Ravidu, are you referring to this place? This, so you have put it in the way that I have put that, right? Isn't it? So yes, I have done it in the correct way. So if you representing the things in my manner, so it is correct. Right? If you go on the way I did, so it is the correct way of doing it. Right? If you got anything other than this, just let me know, right? Tesandu F part එක F එකේ පොඩි ගැටලුවක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. ඉන්න අපි බලමු එක. Right? Okay, so people are moving forward. Part D, so this got A, B, and C, and this is having A and B as input. This is having B and C as input. This is having C and A as inputs. රවිදු පුතේ මට ඔයා කියන එක පැහැදිලි නෑ පුතේ. මට මයික් එක ඔන් කරලා චුට්ටක් කියන්න.
Sir,
Yes, Ravidu.
Sir, may
Oh, කියන්නද කියන්නේ? කලින් එකේ ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතන කොතනද ගැටලුව තියෙන්නේ?
sir may අපි දැන් බ්‍රැකට් එක දාන්නේ sir මේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම කරන එකටනේ.
ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ගන්න එකට කියන්නේ ඔයා කියන්නේ මෙතනටද?
ඔව් sir. එතන
ඔව්.
තමයි මම දාලා තියෙන්නේ.
හරි. එතන බ්‍රැකට් එක දැම්මට ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. නොදැම්මත් ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. දැන් මේ බා එක දානකොට මම බ්‍රැකට් එක කොහොමද දැම්මේ? බා එක බ්‍රැකට් එකට එළියෙන් තියෙනවා කියන එක පෙන්වන්න. රයිට්? මෙතන බ්‍රැකට් එක තියෙනවා නම් වඩා හොඳයි. නැති වුණා කියලා වැරදි නෑ.
sir ඒතර බ්‍රැකට් එක දාන්න නැත්නම්
නැති තැන් කියලා නැති තැන් කියලා නෑ. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඒ කියන්නේ අපි බ්‍රැකට් එකක් දානවා එක ටර්ම් එකකට වඩා වැඩිපුර එකතු වෙන තැන්වලදී. රයිට්? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ දැන් මෙතන B and C කියලා දෙකක් සෙටල් වෙනවනේ. එතකොට ඒ තැන්වලට B.C ඒක මට බ්‍රැකට්ස් කරලා තියන්න පුළුවන්. no problem. ඒ කියන්නේ සමහර තැන් තියෙනවා බ්‍රැකට් එක දැම්මේ නැහැ කියලා වරදින්නේ නැති. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මේ උදාහරණයක් විදිහට B.C කියන එක නේද බ්‍රැකට් දැම්මේ නැහැ කියලා වැරද්දක් නැහැ. හැබැයි මෙයාව දැන් තව ඉස්සරහට මෙයාත් එක්ක තව මොනවා හරි කරගෙන යනකොට මෙහෙම බ්‍රැකට් දාලා වෙන් කරලා පෙන්නන එක වටිනවා ඕගලන්ට. තේරුණාද? ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මේක මෙහෙම ලියවිලා තිබ්බත් වැරදි නෑ. A.B වල total bar .b.c. There is no wrong with that, right? But this answer is much completed. Right, great. Okay, so here we are going to the next, yeah, this one. So this is going to give me A.B, this is going to give me B.C, everything is engaged, this is going to give me A.C. A.C කියන එක C.A කියලා ලියවුණත් ගැටලුවක් නැහැ, right? And now we are like sending it through a O gate. So answer is going to be A.B plus B.C plus A.C. So it is going to be the final output. Right? So do the corrections, right? If you miss anything, I'm moving to the next two. All right, so now you receive A over here because it has nothing, and here it is B and C. This has B.C. Then once it is moved through the NOT gate, it's B.C bar, and this is an O gate. O gate is going to give you A plus B.C total bar. Yeah, තේසඳු ඉන්න මම බලන්නම්. Right, so see how's yours. I have received some of the answers. Let me see those first. තේසඳු නෑ පුතේ තාම පොඩි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා. ඔයා no එකෙන් ගියාම no එකට එන දෙන්න වෙන්නේ එකතු වෙලා බා එකක් උඩින් වැටෙන එකනේ. එහෙම කරලා ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුතේ. Sulakdi, let me see the. Yeah, I think yeah, first one is correct, second is correct, third is correct, fourth is correct, fifth is correct, sixth okay, oh yeah, yes, yeah, sixth is correct as well, Dua. Good, well done. Right, now what is going on with the sixth one, the F part? You are receiving A over here and B over here, right? So this is going to give you A.B total bar. And again, you are getting A over here and B over here. You are going to have A.B total bar, right? And this, when it comes to this point, what is happening? A dot B bar, total bar is there, plus A dot B, total bar is there. So those are the things which received. Neda me paten aave me kenai A dot B bar kenai aayat me paten A dot B bar kenek aawa. So they got add and they should be complemented. Right? ඔන්න ඔතන ගොඩක් අය හිර කරගෙන තිබුණා. Right? Then in the next part, what is happening is over here, they have this A dot B bar plus A dot B bar again, and the total bar was the one receiving. And when it is flowing through the NOT gate, it's going to have another big bar at the top of it. Right? Now in Boolean algebra, we say when we meet double bar කියනකොට එක size double bar දෙකක් එන්න ඕනේ. Right? එකිනෙකට වෙනස් size එකෙන් double bars આવොත් මම මේ කියන වැඩේ කරන්න බෑ. When you have identical bars together at one place, we can cancel those bars. So your answer is going to be A dot B bar plus A dot B bar. තේරුණාද? Right. Okay, how about others? Right. Okay, great. So I hope you have done these things. So if you got any question, it's time for you to ask. Otherwise, we can go for the go to see how the integrated circuits are created using these gates. Right. So if you got any question, it's time for you to ask. All right, so let's move to the lesson. So the next topic is about integrated circuits. Tesandu, a bars deka ayin kare puta, mena me hetu nisa. Then, yes, Sudamya. When the bars are not equal to each other, we can't cancel that dual. Right? Now, Tesandu, the reason is, now think about what happens to this. Now, if you put 1 over here, Tesandu, it's going to become 0, right? And you know, if you put 0 over here, it's going to become 1, right? So likewise, if X is input here, this is going to give you X bar, right? So the same way, if you input X bar in the other side, right? X bar දැම්මොත්, right? අපි දැන් මේ එක කියන එක අපි X කියලා හිතුවොත් 0 is going to give you X bar. So 0 කියන්නේ X bar නම් not එකෙන් ගියාම එයාව X double bar වෙන්න ඕනනේ. නේද? bar එකට උඩින් bar එකක් වැටෙනවා. So X double bar කියන්නේ මේ X ම තමයි නේද? Right? It's a theory that we have. X double bar equals X කියන එක. So that is why when this thing has two identical bars, those are being cancelled, right? Okay. Right, okay. So we are going to learn about the integrated circuits. So it's a big topic, but in our lesson, it is introduced us in a very light manner, right? So we just get to know what is an IC, and we just have the idea what kind of what we call what kind of a structure inside the IC is happened with the particular gates, right? So integrated circuits, it is the we consider that's one of the important elements when we are constructing the electronic circuits, and it's something a little bit complex, but inside it consists of gates, right? Like if you think about the modern electronic devices, like including the computer and all these things, most of them has many different integrated circuits inside it, right? So and again, as this says, as this third line says, an integrated circuit is a type of circuit designed for certain function with devices such as transistors, resistors, capacitors, and diodes, right? So now, when it comes to the integrated circuit, there is a several uh, uh, pins that you can find around the IC, right? So these pins are connected to the gates inside that IC, right? So hold on, people, just a second. Yeah, and if you just get to see what's an integrated circuits now, මේ පෙන්නලා තියෙන පින්තූර නම් එච්චර පැහැදිලි නෑ. ඒගොල්ලෝ නිකන් කියන්නේ පැත්තට පෙරලලයි උඩට හරවලයි දෙන්නෙක් පෙන්නලා තියෙනවා. I'll show you an IC, right? Right, so here we go. These are what you call ICs, right? Right, these are what you call ICs. So inside this, the gates are being functioned, right, which is connected to each other, right? So the mechanism happens something like this, right? So when it comes to the electronics, if you are like learning electronics into the university level, you will be given the chance to analyze this IC in a very deep manner. But here we are not going to talk that deeper, but we are just like given a diagram showing how these pins are being connected. Now, can you see? Now they have extracted the particular IC in a diagram at your left hand side. And you can see there are 4 AND gates are being connected to that. And you can see the inputs of 1 and 2. 1 and 2 pins are being connected with the inputs. And third input, the third pin is connected with its output. So that is how it's going to communicate, right? So once we connect this with a particular circuit, these lines will be there to take the inputs. So that means physically at the outside, the pins that is connected to that will be giving the inputs, right? and the one which is connected over here will give the corresponding output, right? So if you produce 0 at this point and 1 at this point, your answer is going to be 0 in the third pin, right? Simple as that, right? And there are some pins which used to give the power and the some kind of signals into the ICs. Like if you do the A levels and if you choose ICT for A levels, right? Tapi ICs ගැන නෙවෙයි Arduino boards ගැන කතා කරනවා. So they have the similar type of arrangement, right? So there we are going to discuss some of these, right? Okay, so that is how the IC is working, right? So as the explanation says, right, in these integrated circuits, 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12, and 13 pins are inputs. Yeah, so like the pins which connected to the input part, and 3, 6, 8, and 11 are the output pins, right? So now it is like these number of pins can be differ from IC to IC, right? There are several different types, right? Here they are talking about 14 pin IC, right? So in the exam aspect, what you can expect is in your exam paper is a IC something like this, right? So they will give you something like this and they will ask like if 2 is equals to 0, 3 is equals to 0, what is the value of pin 1? So it is something very easy, right? If 2 is 0, if 3 is 0, so you know this is a NOR gate. So 0 and 0 will be inserted into the NOR gate. So 0 plus 0 is going to be 0 and will be inverted. That means 1, right? So the output is going to be 1, right? Just excuse me for a moment. Right. So it is that simple, neither. Now, you people just type me the answer for this question. Yes, everyone. So what's going to be the answer? That is right, Ositmi. Yes, yes, Behara, that is correct. Very good. Lankesha, yes. Tesandu, yes, that is correct. Well done. Udamya, yes, yes. Right, so simple as that. Right. Okay, so let's quickly write something about this. Right, so please have the heading integrated circuits. Osanda, yes, Osanda, that's the answer. Very good. Right, have the heading and let's see what we are going to write. Yeah, so It's better you start from here and have first two lines copied. And then copy this down. And once you copy that down, have some space to draw the figure 4.22, this one, right? Make a copy කරගන්න. يعني මේක ඇඳ ගන්න ඉඩ තියාගන්න. Do it at home. Right? Let me know when you are done. All right, so keep the space to draw this figure, which is highlighted over here, right? And oh god, what happening? Right, and yeah, then in the below, after the diagram, you have to write this. You don't need to say like figure 4.22 in the integrated circuits. It's work like this. Right, so please draw the diagram at home, people. Don't forget that. So if you are done, we can move to the next topic, which is the last topic of the lesson. And people, can I know the school situation? Like what is the lesson going on these days? These days, you may not have the classes due to the strike. But what is the lesson that they were doing the last day? Fifth one, okay, operating system, okay, Pehara. Okay, Ositma started logic gates. Okay, right, okay. Anyone who has done the Excel lesson? The spreadsheet, the seventh lesson? Ositma, you did, right, okay. All right, okay. Right, okay. So once we are done with this, we are going to start the Excel lesson. Then we'll move to the operating system. Right? Okay, okay. So people, like it's better you keep revising the things. So once we are done with the Excel, I'm going to give you an exam, right? So you have to get ready for that, right? So yeah, it's better you start rehearsing the things, revising the things, right? Okay, so let's move to the next one, practical usage of logic gates. Right now, this is where the logic gates comes into action, right? So now in this section, we are going to discuss if a particular scenario is given and if it is able to handle with a logical activities, using the logical activities, right? So the logical activities means these like that activities will be able to represent two states, like on state of the switch, off state of the switch, right? Light is on, light is off, door is open, door is closed. So everything like the activities that can state in one and zeros, or like which represent in two states, right? uh, that we are going to design particular circuits for that kind of scenarios, right? So look at the example number one. They are talking about the home alarm system, right? So in home alarm system, how they have described is the circuit given below is an alarm system which is inform house owners of the theft at home, right? This is designed using O gates. The circuit protects two windows and front and back doors of the house. Now, when you are given such a scenario, in this scenario, the most important thing is for you to figure out what are the inputs that handles the output, right? Because you know, for each and every gate, there is a particular input, and there are particular inputs, and there will be a particular output regarding the inputs, right? So this circuit in your book is designed with the O gates, and it is protecting a house. So how it is going to protect it? It's going to it's going to buzz an alarm if any one of these doors are open, right? And it says when any window or door is open, an alarm system will be on, right? So that is the golden sentence in this scenario. When any window or door is opened, an alarm system will be on. So it clarifies us, it defines us, the alarm is going to be controlled from the doors and the windows, right? So there are 2 windows and 2 doors, right? So altogether there are 4 things that maintain, so that controls the alarm. So every door and the windows, right? All 2 doors and 2 windows should be shut, or for should be closed to not to trigger the alarm. If any window is open or any door is open, the alarm is going to be triggered, right? And in such scenarios, in these kind of scenarios, you will be given the states of these inputs, right? So they say the logic gates which is connected to the window and doors are connected to the sensors. Input is 1. So this is another important thing. Input is 1 when windows or doors are open, right? Input is 0 when windows or doors are closed, right? So those are the 2 states, as I told you about the inputs. If the door or a window is closed, it indicates by a 0, right, Sandu? Right? And if a door is open, door or a window is open, it is indicated by a 1, right? ඒ කියන්නේ ජනේලයක් වහලා තියෙනකොට ජනේලයට කනෙක්ට් කරලා තියෙන ලයින් එක දිගේ එන්නේ බිඳුව කියන වැලියු එක. right? දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපි ඇඳපු සර්කිට් එකක් නිකන් මතක් කරගන්නකො. අපි ඇඳනේ ඉන්පුට් ලයින් 3ක් තියෙන සර්කිට්ස්. දැන් මේකේ ඉන්පුට් ලයින් 4ක් තියෙනවා. channel දෙකට 2යි, දොරවල් දෙකට 2යි. ඒකට ඉන්පුට් ලයින් 4ක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට channel වහලා නම්, දොරවල් වහලා නම්, වහලා තියෙන හැම වෙලාවකම ඉන්පුට් ලයින් එක දිගේ එන්නේ 0. එක්කෙනෙක් හරි ඕපන් වුණොත් අන්නේ ඉන්පුට් ලයින් එක දිගේ එන වැලියු එක වෙනස් වෙනවා. It becomes 1. right? එතකොට alarm එක වදින්න ඕනේ කොහොමද? alarm එක වදින විදිහ ගැන ඊළඟ එකේ කියලා තියෙනවා. මෙතනත් පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා දෙනවා. When all the inputs are 0, there will be no alarm. right? When all the inputs are 0, there will be no alarm. That means 0 means ඔක්කොම ටික වහලා කියන එකනේ. So no alarm will be triggered, right? So again this says this means all the windows are closed at this moment. However, there will be an alarm when one input value is 1 or several input values are 1 or all input values are 1. right? දැන් අපි එක channel එකක් කරලා තියෙන වෙලාවටත් alarm එක වදිනවා. channel දෙකක් කරලා තිබ්බත් alarm එක වදිනවා. right? ඒ කියන්නේ at least අඩුම වශයෙන් එක්කෙනෙක් කැරියොත් alarm එක වදිනවා. හොරකමක් නේද අනතුරක් වෙනවා කියන එක නේද? දෙක තුනක් අරනකන් ඉන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැනේ. So whenever one is open, the alarm is going to trigger. right? So this is the scenario that they are asking us to create a logic circuit. and ඕක scenario එක දැන් මෙතන නම් scenario එකයි solution එකයි දෙකම කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. right? Now if it is given with only the scenario, you will be given a scenario something like this. There is a particular house which has the alarm system which is created by logic circuit, right? And this logic circuit is connected with 2 doors and 2 windows. If any one of the window or a door is open, the alarm must be triggered, right? So they will give you what's going to be the 1 and what's going to be the 0 for the doors and windows, as they say previously, right? The input will be 1 when the window or door is open. Input will be 0 when the window or door is closed. ඒතනදී නීතියක් නැහැ. මේ හැමතිස්සෙම ඕපන් කරලා තියෙන එකකට 1 වෙන්න ඕනේ, ක්ලෝස් කරලා තියෙන එකට 0 වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා හැම සිනාරියෝ එකකම. රයිට්? මේකට අදාළව දැන් මේකේ මට පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්න වෙනස් කරලා දෙන්න. ඉන්පුට් එක 0 කියලා එනවා ඩෝ එකක් ඕපන් කරලා තියෙනකොට, ඉන්පුට් එක 1 කියලා එනවා ඩෝ එක ක්ලෝස් කරලා තියෙනකොට. රයිට්? අපි එහෙම දුන්නොත් ඒකට අදාළ වෙන විදිහට ඩිසයින් කරන්න. Right? So how we are going to design this, right? So that is the thing that we are going to talk next week, right? Because the time is already elapsed, right? So what I'm asking you to do is for this week, just read this out, right? මෙතන මේ ටික පොඩ්ඩක් කියවන්න. කියලා මේ පහළ truth table එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක දිහා චුට්ටක් බලන්න. ඒගොල්ලෝ circuit එක ඇඳලා තියෙනවා එක එක විදිහට. ඒක චුට්ටක් go through කරන්න. Just have the idea, right? So next week we are going to design circuits for several different scenarios, right? මේ තියෙන දෙන්නත් කතා කරනවා. මම තව circuits ටිකක් ගේන්නම්. ඒ ටික අපි design කරමු. Then you will be through. So by next week we are going to see an end of the lesson, right? So definitely it will get end by next week, so don't miss. Right? And this is the important part, and this is the part which where you get a question on your O-level paper, right? So be prepared, people, right? We are going to end the 4th lesson by next week, right? Okay, so I'll end the session from this point only for today, right? So thank you very much, everyone. So I'll see you on next week for the very same time. Right? Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe, people. Right? Okay, everyone. Thank you very much.